You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, man. Salute to everybody tapping on in, like, share, and subscribe as y'all come on in the building, man. I really appreciate all you guys that are going to join us in this stream. And let's get into this video, you guys, as y'all come on in, man. I'll let y'all know exactly what's being reported right now. And again, man, RIP to Nolan Wells. My condolences go out to his family, his parents, family, loved ones, and close friends. I don't claim to come on here and know all the answers in this situation because the official investigators, along with Ben Crump and his independent team, has not come out here and given uh, the answers to the general public of what their investigation has found outside of the unfinished autopsy, because they're still waiting on toxicology and things like that to come back. But according to the reports uh, that's coming out right now from News Nation, it is being reported that evidence in Nolan Wells' case points to an accident, says the ex-FBI agent. Now, here's the thing. The ex-FBI agent, and I'll read this article to you guys. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I don't know. I'm not going to come in here and act like I know. I won't put a murder on somebody I don't personally know. Here's the thing, man. It's easy to judge people, but I always learn something, man. You never judge a book by its cover. You never judge a book by its cover. See, I'm going to tell y'all why. And I'm going to give you a perfect example. A lot of people that never saw me, never knew me, they came on the channel, they thought I was some 500-pound Cedric the Entertainer looking dude. And when they saw me for real, they're like, damn, hold on, that ain't what I thought. See? But your perception, which you didn't know, the unknown, laid into your mind instead of what the facts were. And so I would rather wait until Ben Crump's team come out with the facts. You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather wait till Ben Crump's team and their independent investigators come out with the facts versus run out here and say this, say that, because people's lives are being put in danger. People are having their lives threatened. And then think about this. What if they really didn't do it? Then all the damage that's been done cannot be taken back in the end. Because I do believe we are going to find out what happened to Nolan Wells. But do I know exactly what happened to Nolan Wells? No, I wasn't. And I wasn't there. And here's the thing. I think it's unfair in this situation without no tangible, you understand, evidence coming out from Ben Crump's side. Forget the whole police department. Forget the FBI. Forget all those people. I'm talking about Ben Crump's independent investigators that are working for the family. They haven't came out with anything. So if they haven't come out with anything and they're on the scene, how the hell can I come on YouTube and say anything when I have nothing to go off of? Because I'm not going off of Mississippi side. But Ben Crump's side have not come out on the investigative side with anything yet, right? So I question this ex-FBI agent who says this because, hold on now, the investigation has not been completed. The information has not been presented to a grand jury yet on whatever was found. But I want to get into this because this is very important. I'm going to tell y'all something, man. It is very important to not put a murder on somebody unless you know for 100% sure it's that person. I don't think it's right. I don't care what you look like. And then I heard some people coming in here saying, oh, how much they pay you? Can't nobody pay me shit on this channel. Y'all already know that. Y'all know how I stand on business, man. Can't nobody pay me nothing to come in here and lie for nobody. Ticket lays down for nobody. Y'all know me. I go against everything that they have popular if I feel like it ain't right. And I will stand on that. The same way I come in this channel and I tell y'all this. When I told y'all that damn video or audio, was tampered with, it's true. The audio was tampered with. This is the reason why Ben Crump's team is not using that audio. Everybody's talking about, oh man, he's saying he's dead. He's saying he's dead. He died. He dead. The audio was tampered with. As a matter of fact, I have the proof right here. Ben Crump's stance. Ben Crump's legal team has completely distanced themselves from these specific viral audio, quote unquote, enhancements. He is not acknowledging them as real evidence. Instead, Ben Crump and the FBI are entirely focused on official raw data, They have subpoenaed the Snapchat corporate servers to pull true untampered metadata and geolocations, bypassing the unverified clips floating around on the internet. This is the same shit they did. They run the same play. And I'm going to tell y'all what they do before we get into this video. They're going to be mad at me for saying this, but I don't give a shit. Because I came with the truth, man. I don't come with the gossip to get views, to get clicks. I just come with the facts. The truth is every time these tragedies happen, people will come and put some shit on TikTok, Instagram. What they do is they play with the videos, play with the audios to make it in a way what they want it to be made, release it because it's going to go viral and say, hey, man, I got something to say. This. Lies. And the whole internet run with it. And now you got people calling people murderers and all this other stuff. You don't even know these people. We don't even know who it is. Now, listen, me personally, do I think something foul happened to Nolan Wells? I personally believe that something happened to Nolan Wells. But guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not down there on the scene. I'm not going to come on the internet with a straight face and hang a murder on somebody that I don't have no evidence. There's no, Ben Crump's team ain't even came out with no evidence. Just say, hey, this, Ben Crump even came out and said, I ain't saying that you murdered him or you murdered him. We're saying we want to get to the truth. See, I take my mind out of that aspect and put it in, I just want to know the truth. Lord, just lead us to what the truth is, man. Sometimes people don't want to believe the truth. Let me give y'all a perfect example. Tupac and Biggie. When Tupac got killed, everybody was saying, oh, it was Suge Knight. It was Suge Knight. Who in the blue hell would sit beside Tupac when you got bullets flying and one hit you in the head and should have killed you if you're trying to set this man up and get this man killed? People ran with that theory forever. You know why? And some of them still run with it because they're ridiculous. Oh yeah, man, it was Suge to set it up, man. People are insane. So they run with these conspiracy theories instead of waiting to hear the facts. Now think about this, y'all. 20-something years later, damn near 30 years later, we're going to hear the facts in a court of law next month because Keefe D goes on trial. Not rumors and internet shit. We're going to hear the facts of what happened. That's all I want. So I don't have to come in here and make 1,000 videos. Oh, yeah, man, I seen them. They had to kill them. Because now what's happening? People are getting death threats, all of these different things. And here's the thing, right? Think about what I'm going to tell y'all that's listening. Everybody, they're going to come in here and leave because they don't like what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is truth. And the truth will always set you and keep you free. They don't want to accept the thoughts of an ex-FBI agent. Cool, no problem. How can you accept the thoughts of somebody else that ain't on the scene? I'm going to say it again. If none of us are on the scene and Ben Crump's team have not put out no official information to the public, I ain't saying the prosecutors or the investigators from Mississippi. I said Ben Crump's independent investigators have not come out with anything. How the hell can we say something? Let me say it again. I want to say this again, right? I want to say this again. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Please listen to what I'm saying to everybody, man. Right? We don't know what happened. Right? It could have been an accident. We don't know. We think. Right? But I was always taught in life, never judge a book by its cover. I was always taught that in life. And so me personally, while I think personally that there was foul play involved, I cannot prove that there was foul play involved yet. So I will not be irresponsible and come on the internet and put murders on people that I don't even know. Give me some real evidence from Ben Crump's investigators and we can talk. Don't give me shit that's been put on social media. Social media need to be shut down with all this shit that's going on. This AI stuff is unbelievable, y'all. This AI voice altering, bro, let me tell y'all something. They can have motherfuckers out here sounding like goddamn 50 Cent. Don't y'all know this? Don't y'all know they can have a person sound like you? All they need is a sample of your voice, and they can make you say whatever they want you to say. And check this out, y'all. They can make you say whatever they want you to say, and it sounds just like you. Don't y'all know that? I'm saying this again. In 30 years, they're going to be having people running around here looking just like you as clones, AI clones. They're going to get that shit all the way. That's why they're saying that's dangerous, bro. Demonic, evil type of stuff. Right? All I'm saying is why can't we have a little bit of patience and wait to see what Ben Crump and them come back with? I'm not even talking about Mississippi. I'm saying Ben Crump's investigators. The investigators that are hired by the family. Let's wait to see what they say the findings are. Because what if everybody's saying this and then Ben Crump's team come out and say, hey, guys, you know, we did an investigation, man, and we found out it was truly an accident. Then what are all these people on the internet that's going to say that's been peddling this bullshit this whole time? So think about this and put other people's lives in danger. Now, people that said, that's why I always said, there's always a word that said is be quick to hear and slow to speak. And you got so many people that's on the internet, right? And I'm talking about with no tangible, they're not even on the scene. They're not even on the scene, right? You said Tatum, I don't know Tatum. I don't care about Tatum. I don't listen to no dudes like that. I don't care about that cat. Y'all might be listening to that dude. I don't listen to them dudes. I got too much shit I got going on. So I don't be listening to them cats. It's probably like 3 people that I listen to on YouTube. That's it. Other than that, I got other shit I got going on. I'm doing my own networks. How y'all think I'm getting out all this content every day? Across all my networks. I'm getting out all this content because of what I'm doing. I'm trying to tell y'all this, right? So once again, I don't think people understand it. I'm not saying, hey, ain't nothing happening. No, I'm not saying that shit. I'm saying, guess what? I'm going to tell y'all all the truth. I don't know. But I do know one thing. I do know that tape is not real. And I know that Ben Crump and his team ain't using that tape. Not the ones that they got on social media right now. That's a fact. That's a reported fact. If Ben Crump had that tape, he'd have been out here ASAP. Ben Crump would have been out here front row. Those parts, people are adding these parts in, and the reason why they're doing it, you guys, here's the reason why they're doing it. Because it makes them go viral. It makes them get money. People don't care. They'll use death to get money off of it. I hate that. I despise that. When you use a young person's death to just keep making content and getting money off the death. It's disgusting. Meanwhile, they're calling the parents grifters and they making 1,000 videos about the situation. And ain't none of them went down there to the scene. Think about what I just said to y'all. How many of these guys went down there on the scene to see the actual water, to see the front, to go down there and investigate? They're literally going on TikTok, Instagram, getting shit and saying, hey, man, I found something. No, you didn't find shit. You're a liar. Right? Period. I'm telling y'all what it is. And I'm going to tell y'all why I said I'm waiting on Ben Crump. Ben Crump has every reason in the world to find out the truth. You know why? Because that benefits him and the family. Ben Crump and them going to find out the truth. That benefits him and the family. Why? Because if it was a accidental death that was responsible by the boat people, woo, that's a big lawsuit for Ben Crump. If somebody did it, if somebody murdered him, woo, that's another big lawsuit. So Ben Crump has every incentive to have his investigators find the truth. That's why I told you I trusted Ben Crump on this case. He has experience in these areas of coming into these situations and flashing the light on this stuff, right? So when you have people putting out information, let me give y'all an example. Remember when they first put out that picture in the pool and everybody said, oh, that's the picture. That picture wasn't even from that day. So they got the metadata from that picture. That picture wasn't even taken that day. But everybody was swearing up and down that picture was, and then when they found out the picture, they just moved on to the next subject and act like they forgot all the shit they was talking about that picture. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. You're dealing with youth. When you're dealing with youth, I always tread lightly. because of the sensitivity of you. And people say, "Oh, Ticket, but they're contradicting themselves." You might contradict yourself if you put in front of the whole world to ask about something, especially a murder case. You might be nervous as hell. But you've never been in that situation. See, you can't really talk until you've been in that situation, right? You might be nervous as hell to talk in front of a whole bunch of people, right? Period. So the person who says some of the organs are missing, none of the organs are missing, that's not true. That's a lie. They took all the organs out of his body. That's normal in an autopsy. To take your throat out in an autopsy is normal. To take your organs out, normal. In an autopsy, they take out all of your organs, your heart, all of these things. Why do they take it out, you guys? They have to get a proper autopsy done to find out what happened to your body. So they test all those parts of your body. Then they put it back in afterwards. They have to, right? The lungs and the throat were not missing. They have the throat. The investigators in Mississippi kept the throat. They're investigating that part. Ben Crump said that at the press conference. I don't know, why don't people understand English? Maybe it's because Ben talk a little bit country. They didn't understand that, right? Think about what I just said, right? I want y'all to think about what I just said. How do I know this? Because I have somebody who is in my family that does autopsies. That's normal. They do that shit all the time. When you get autopsies done, right? When you get autopsies done, they take out your throat, your esophagus, all this stuff. They take out all your organs, your heart, all that shit. They have to examine it to determine if there were other causes of death. This is where you get toxicology, all these things. But people don't want to listen on the internet. I understand people want answers, bro. But y'all got to understand there's some real deep, evil people out here that will put out fake content just to go viral because they want to go viral and get views and money. They don't really care about that shit, bro. They don't really care whether or not that family gets justice or not, man. They use your rage and the fact that you guys are upset so that y'all will go watch the videos and keep the shit going, right? Period. Instead of, if you really want to get to the truth, right? If you really want to get to the truth and you're not going to go down there yourself and do the investigation in Mississippi, right? Why not wait for Ben Crump's investigators to see what they say? Think about it. All these people out here complaining. How many of them took their ass up and went down there and did a personal investigation? No, they just collect checks on YouTube saying whatever they're going to say, and y'all going to sit up here and listen. This is what they do every time. They put D's on that shit to get views. To get views because they get money. That's it. Right? Oh, I care about them. I care about how much money they'll send to the family. They'll tell y'all that the family's grifting, but they making 100 videos taking all the money in full off that boy's death. Right? Ain't never heard Nolan talk one day in his life. They've never heard Nolan say a word and swear they know everything about him. I want y'all to really think about this. I want y'all to think about the psychology of what I'm saying to y'all. You have to really think about what Ticket is saying to you right now. How many people that are talking about this case have ever heard Nolan speak one word? They don't even know what Nolan sound like. They've never heard him speak a word. But they'll come on the internet and tell y'all who's his real friends were, who weren't his real friends, and all these other situations, and they don't know. They're just talking. That's why I said I'm gonna wait on Ben Crump's team to come back. I didn't say the state. I said Ben Crump's team. Why? Because I'm not going down to Mississippi to do some full investigation. Right? You can go down to Mississippi, do interviews, try to find different people, this, that, and the third. But a lot of those people are not doing it. Right? Because if you was really that serious, take some of that money you earning off them videos you making from this dude's death and fly your ass on down there and ask some questions. Pete, what I'm telling y'all this, man. I'm telling y'all this. Everybody should just be relaxed and wait to see what Ben Crump and them say. Because Ben Crump and them team, he's gonna want to get to the truth because of what's gonna come next. And I guarantee everybody, I stand right here and I tell all y'all listening to this video right now, I guarantee y'all, Ben Crump ain't gonna come out talking about that damn audio. I guarantee y'all that audio everybody talking about, oh, this proves it. It ain't gonna prove a fucking thing. I guarantee y'all this. You will not see him coming out here talking about that. Because Ben Crump knows as a lawyer, he jumped the gun the first time when he talked about that photo. And that when they asked him about that at the press conference, he had to back off them statements because that photo was proven to be taken at a different time through metadata. Right? So once again, I don't like the fact that people were doing this shit, bro. They do this shit with every death or every single situation that has something black with it. They what they do is capitalize off of our anger. They know black folks gonna be angry than a mofo and want justice either way. So why not lie, put some D's on it if I can? Why not come with a dusty ass weave and act like I know everything? They killed that boy. You don't know a damn thing. Why you ain't take your ass down there? You don't know a damn thing. You're just a liar. You're just on YouTube getting views off lying off a boy who's dead. Stop lying. Stop lying. Now, peep the truth that I'm telling y'all this now. The honest to God truth. Ticket can come here and tell y'all right now. I think, I'm going to say it again. I think that something's not right about this whole case. But I'm not going to come on YouTube and put a murder case on somebody without proof. And I'm not going to use some AI'd up internet audio and say, hey, this is proof. When Ben Crump's own investigators are rejecting that audio. And the reports are out. The reports are out. Right? The reports are out. Right? Once again. Right? Now, peep game now. Now, the reason why I feel like that is because, like the girl said in the comments, because Mississippi has a history of this shit. So I don't take away Mississippi's history. Think about what I'm saying now, y'all. You don't want to get on the level I'm on because what I'm saying to you is true. I'm at a wait and see what Ben Crump's team come out with before I speak. Before I come out here and say, hey, man, let me give y'all a perfect example. Go back to the Diddy case. I didn't go hard on Diddy until that Cassie video came out. When that Cassie video came out, it was up. Why? Because I had it on video that this nigga was a scumbag and liked to beat on women. Now that you said you didn't do it, now remember this, y'all. When the Cassie and Diddy situation first happened, what was all these people on the internet saying? Cassie's a whore, she's a slut, she's a liar. Diddy didn't do any of those things. She's lying for clout. She ain't shit. Video comes out, game over. Then all them people that was talking that shit, a lot of them had, oh, my bad, Cassie, I didn't know you was going through. No. Y'all demonized. And you threw the girl under the bus without even knowing the truth. And if that video would have never came out, to this day, Cassie would have been demonized. I want y'all to think about that. If that video of Diddy kicking and stomping on that girl never came out, these people would have lived to this day saying that Cassie was a liar and full of shit. Remember now, that's why I be trying to tell y'all this. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to tell y'all this. So I always want to wait. Why? Because I want to get it right. I want to get it right. So I'm not saying that boy might not have been unalive. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it might not have been an accident. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying the effing truth. I don't know. And I'm not down in Mississippi to know. So what am I doing? The next best thing, waiting on Ben Crump's team of investigators to come back with their findings before I speak. Because I will not use YouTube as a platform to gain views, subscribers, and all of these other people. Think about what I just said. And a person said News Nation is not a credible, reliable source. Yes, they are reliable sources. It's a news network. It's not News Nation that's creating the news. They report the news. So you need to understand that. News Nation is a credible network. They're just like ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox News, all of these other. So you might not like either one of them, but they are a reputable media network. It's not like some rinky dink. It's not like TMZ. And TMZ has gotten more credible over the years, but it's not like that. They're just reporting that factual information that they have that's been. Now, I'm not saying that's facts what she's saying. I'm just saying that what they're not reporting a lie somebody told. They're reporting like this. What they're reporting, this was said. You understand what I'm saying? So once again, and I want to say this stuff again, you guys. I'm always stressing, bro. In these type of situations, bro, you have to wait and see on this situation, bro. What Ben Crump team say, because Ben Crump team ain't came out with no evidence yet. Now, as soon as they come out with that evidence, oh, it's time to go. It's go time. It's go time. As soon as Ben Crump team come out with that evidence, it's go time. I'm with you. But what I don't want to do is slander, especially youth. And I don't know these people because you don't want to slander the wrong person, but you never know how that has an effect on them for the rest of their life. So if I do it, I want to get it right. If I go at somebody, see what I'm saying? Now you can just go listen to everybody else. They'll tell you everything y'all want to hear. You know, they'll rage bait you and say all this other shit. They just want the views and the subscribers. But I'm just being honest with you, man. It's sad. I would never use a youth's death to I got too much love for the youth. I would not do that, man. That's why y'all don't see me doing all these videos about this like every single day, like 20 videos. I just can't. A young kid died, man. A young teen died. I don't feel comfortable doing that shit and then acting like, oh, I'm trying to investigate. No, if you're trying to investigate, you took your ass down there and really seen what was cracking. Period. To the person who says that Cassie cheated on her dude with Diddy, yeah, I mean, listen, that doesn't mean that she deserved to get her ass beat. See, two things can be true. Cassie cheated on Diddy with Ryan Leslie with Diddy. That's true. But that doesn't mean that she deserved to get her ass whooped. Period. See, that's where you guys lose me. That's where y'all lose me. Your daughter might make a lot of mistakes, right? But does that mean that she's supposed to get beat? Answer that question. And beat like a dog? See, you don't want to answer that question. See, that was my point. My point was never defending Cassie's actions because Cassie, what she did was, in my opinion, she sold her soul for fame and fortune. But that still does not mean she deserved to get her ass beat, right? That's what I'm saying, Mike Lewis. So, yeah, so we got to get it right now. I'm not saying that, hey, Cassie ain't this or she didn't do that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the consequences of what happened to her were not legitimate. It wasn't right. That shit was out of pocket, man. Right? So y'all keep saying, oh, them demons, bro. We don't know what happened. We have to wait to see what happened, bro. They want everybody to jump the gun. I cannot jump the gun until I hear Ben Crump and them. Because Ben Crump and them, think about this, y'all. We saying all this. Ben Crump and them got paid professional investigators to investigate this. What happens if everybody's saying, oh, them demons did this shit? And Ben Crump comes out in 3 days to say, hey, guys, we found out it's an accident. We have 100% proof that it's an accident, and we're going to be suing for an accidental death. And what is everybody, what the whole narrative going to be then? What they all these people that made lies and gained money hand over fist for pushing them lies, what they going to say then? That's why I said, we'll wait to see what Ben Crump's legal team and his investigators come out to say. Soon as they say what they say, we ride. Right? I'm telling you, but if you don't, it's not, I will apologize. No, no, no. See, because when you do that, the damage has already been done psychologically to people. That's why you avoid doing that beforehand so that you don't have to come back and say, well, I apologize. No, 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 no. That's like if you publicly tear somebody all the way down and you come back after you was wrong, talking about, man, my bad. No, no, no. The damage been done. You can't take back that damage that's been done. Peep game now, right? To the person who says those kids don't know, we don't know if they know or don't know. We don't know who knows or don't know. We just don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We don't know if in a situation where everybody was in the water chilling, 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 he goes under the water and don't nobody see it. And everybody, because it was that many people out there. I saw all the pictures. It was so many people in that damn water, it didn't make no sense. Right? So I'm saying to y'all, I keep my mindset open on it to, okay, they may say it's an accident, but I don't think it's an accident, but I'm not closing my mind to whatever Ben Crump's investigators are going to come out and say. But I do know one thing, Ben Crump's investigators ain't accepting that crusty, dusty ass, lying ass audio that they put out. I have proof of that. I have proof of that. Platforms like TikTok and YouTube have been flooded with heavily manipulated versions of the boat sea tow distress call. And then you got people calling themselves experts. They're fucking lying. How do I know? I got the audio scan myself. Right? So the person who says no one ever heard, man, that's a lie, Katie Matthews. What are you talking about? You said keep the organs. He didn't say they kept the organs. Ben Crump said they took the organs out of his body. He didn't say they kept the organ. He said they took him out of his body to examine his body. He said that's normal. But they put the organs back in. The only part that they kept was the throat because they were doing further investigations on that. And he said, we are going to formally request that they send the throat to our investigators so they can examine the throat as well. That's what he said. But black folks don't like to listen and move the goalposts. This is exactly what Ben Crump said. But people be so upset, they don't even listen to what they said. So now you got a whole group of people, man, they took the organs, man, and all that. Man, people fucking lying, man. That's normal. How do you think they can examine you if they don't take the shit out your body? Make it make sense. To the person who says we don't need to know how he sounded, we know what we heard. No, you're not listening, ma'am. Don't you understand it's a thing called AI, Katie? I can take your voice right now, Katie, and make you say anything, and everybody think it's you. The only way they'll know it's not you is that they scan it through AI detection devices to detect whether or not the audio is original or if it's been tampered with or fabricated. What the hell is you talking about, man? They've done the same thing to Tupac Shakur. Think about this. They had a whole fucking concert with a fake Tupac. Nigga sound just like Tupac. A picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture by my hoochie to position. My intention to get richer with the S and double O. Pete, dog, my fucking homie, cold ass nigga on the low. I said, what? That AI shit is a beast. That AI shit is a beast. All you need is a sample of a voice, and you can do anything with AI. That's all you need is a sample of a voice, and you can do anything with AI. Go look it up. Look on the internet right now, Snoop clones, AI. They got niggas on the internet that sound just like Snoop because it was a clone. All they do is use Snoop's voice and they put it in an AI system and say, this is what I wanted to say. And they can use Snoop's voice and make it sound just like Snoop and say whatever he wanted to say. And you'll believe it. You'll say, man, that's Snoop. Man, no, it's not. That's AI. See? Peep game now. Peep game now. Now read your screen. I have the actual reports from Yahoo, from all Yahoo.com, from all these other people, outlets that have reported this, right? The platforms like TikTok and YouTube have been flooded with heavily manipulated versions of the boat's sea tow distress call and island recordings. Creators use quote unquote AI enhancement software to claim that background voices can be heard saying things like he's dead or check his chest. It's AI. Crump stance. Second paragraph. Ben Crump's legal team has completely distanced themselves from these specific viral audio enhancements. He is not acknowledging them as real evidence. But y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all want to lie. I told y'all this. In this world we live in, a lie will go further than the truth every day of the week. I told y'all this. If you tell people what they want to hear and it's a lie, they'll roll with that lie. This is how people's brains are programmed in the era we live in now. Straight up. Right? Think about what I just said. Peep game now. Right? Instead, Ben Crump and the FBI are focusing entirely on official raw data. They have subpoenaed Snapchat corporate servers to pull true, untampered metadata and geolocations, bypassing the verified clips floating around the internet. So the person says, Ben Crump says they were not accepting the first part while bro was on hold. The rest of the audio is verified. That's cap. That's cap. Ben Crump has not said that. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. Now, to the people who say, hey, the ex-FBI agent is cap, I'm going to tell y'all why the ex-FBI agent can say y'all cap. Because the same way that y'all saying, oh, the ex-FBI agent is cap. I mean, hey, they don't know what they talking about. The ex-FBI agent can say you cap. They can say, well, where's your evidence? You'll say, oh, well, I heard that audio. Okay, the audio's fake. Now what? Oh, the audio ain't fake. How you know the audio's not fake? We're telling you that we put this through AI detected software systems. The audio's fake. Portions of that audio have been edited and tampered with. That photo, yeah, it wasn't on the 4th of July. It was on a whole different week. That video, it was somebody. Now, that video where that boy said it was me that was arguing with somebody, now that's the reason why. I'm going to say this right now, right? I want y'all to listen to what I just said to y'all. That is the reason why I believe something happened to this boy. Because there was too much shit going on that day. They said it was a few arguments and disagreements out there. That lets me know that it wasn't all friendly out there. So that's why I believe something happened with Nolan Wells. But the truth is, I don't know exactly what happened. I want to wait till Ben Crump's investigators come back with the evidence, right? You said I changed my mind about Diddy. I never said I changed my mind about Diddy. What are you talking about? You said the video changed your mind about Diddy. No, I didn't say the video changed my mind. I said the video was the reason why I was able to go in and cook him. See, I didn't previously know Diddy or Cassie before that video. So when Cassie came out with her allegations, I couldn't just come out and say, hey, yeah, Diddy's guilty or he's a liar because Diddy hadn't responded. Diddy then responded and said that everything Cassie said was a lie. I said, okay, cool, no problem. Then when the video came out of Diddy beating the shit out that girl in the hotel and Diddy came out and apologized, game over. Game over. That's what I said, man. Don't put words in my mouth now, baby. Can't do that. Gotta tell the truth. Gotta tell the truth and shame the devil, baby. Right? You said, let us listen to your version. No, I don't have a version. That's the thing. I use the version that all these people are putting on their channels and saying that he died. That's not true, bro. I've already shown y'all this. Period. It's true that there was an audio, but that audio was tampered with. That's why I told y'all, go read the reports. Ben Crump's team have already rejected that audio. I'm not lying to you. I'm showing you on the screen. Read the second paragraph. You guys can go look this stuff up yourselves. If you want the truth, Ben Crump's legal team has completely distanced themselves from these specific audio enhancements. He is not acknowledging them as real evidence. Are y'all not reading the screen? Go look up the articles yourselves. Go read where Ben Crump and them are dismissing this shit. They are only accepting verified, official, raw data, not nothing that's been tampered with. Peep game now. You said I took the A out, G. I didn't say I took the A out. A out. You're not listening. I never said I took the A out. Sir, you're lying on my name, sir. Y'all see how this man lied on my name? He said I took the A out. I never said I took the A out, bro. I said I put the audio that everybody was playing on social media that was saying he's dead and check his chest. And I put it through the actual audio scanner to determine whether or not it was real or whether it was tampered with information, sir. That's what I said. That's what I said. You said go to Tisa. I love Tisa. Tisa's not out there. Tisa was at the Diddy trial, though. Tisa was at the Diddy trial. Love Tisa Tells. I disagree with her respectfully. Disagree with the beautiful sister respectfully. Right? Respectfully. I disagree with the beautiful sister respectfully. I'll wait to see what Ben Crump and his team. I did not say that, sir. Go rewind what I said, Carlton Parker. You're a liar, man. I said that the audio I put through, once again, I have a detection, right? And in that detection, let me tell you what I have inside the detection, right? Right? Now, let's get to this, right? Right? Now, look at what TMZ just posted. TMZ posted and read what TMZ wrote, y'all. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Because y'all didn't read the article. Y'all just read the title, right? Now, listen to this, right? Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. I'm going to read this to y'all right here. He said TMZ just posted the audio and you didn't read the article. That's the problem. Our people, every single day, a lack of knowledge and understanding destroys my people every day. I'm going to put this on the screen right here, y'all. See, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to put it on the screen. See? Didn't I tell y'all this? And TMZ just come out with this right now. A lack of knowledge and understanding destroy my people every effing day. Every day. It destroys my people. TMZ says that it's not verified, just like I told you, asshole light. But y'all don't want to listen to me. I'm putting on screen for you, though. See, this is what happens when you come up against a real nigga. I'm a real nigga. Feel my texture, nigga. See, if you don't read the article, the title can fool you. That's why you never judge a book by its cover. Let me put this up here for y'all. And I'm going to drop the mic on him because I got to go take care of some business. Read what it says right here in the TMZ article, you guys. Do y'all see what it says? Are y'all reading this right here? See, these motherfuckers come on YouTube talking all kind of shit. You don't want to get in the ring arena with me, boy. You don't want to do that. In other parts of the call, it seems like someone might have said, check his chest and wake up. You can clearly hear the caller yell, shut the F up. To be clear, none of those interpretations have been confirmed. Didn't I just tell y'all this? And the muffled conversation leaves plenty of room for people to hear different things. Listen and decide for yourself. Doesn't say, hey, this is the confirmed authenticated audio, and we're putting it out. Nope. Read the screen. Read the screen. This is right out of TMZ's article they just put out. Right? And the first paragraph says, some people's interpretation. This is why I said, wait for Ben Crump. This is why I said this. Right? Now, peep game now. Peep game now. I don't think you guys are listening to what I'm saying to y'all. Right? I try to tell y'all this shit. TMZ has just reported this. And I'm telling y'all, they have just reported, and read the second paragraph. None of that shit has been confirmed, just like I told y'all. They wanted around here like this is evidence, hardcore. Yeah, man, this is evidence right here, man. Hey, TMZ just posted it. Nigga ain't even read the article. TMZ says, nah, this is not confirmed. Got to read the fine print. See how they quiet now in the comment section, y'all? See how they quiet now? Because when I was telling you the truth. I don't know. I'm not coming here acting like I know everything. I know what happened. No, I said the truth. I don't know, man. I really don't know what happened. They don't want to accept the truth, though. They want to lie. You know why? Because a lie feels better to these people. Think about what I just said to y'all. Wait for Ben Crump. Why? Because Ben Crump's independent investigators are doing an investigation, and their investigators are not loyal to any of those people that's inside of the state of Mississippi. That's why, man. The investigators that the family hired are loyal to one person, one side, and that's to getting justice to the family, period. They don't have no boss that they got to be loyal to withhold information they find, none of that shit. That's why, man. You want to keep talking? I'm talking to you. Put you on the screen. I'm talking to you, Diana Thompson or Thomas Johnson. I'm talking to you, man. That's why. That's why. That's why I'm waiting on Ben Crump. Because Ben Crump his team don't have to have had nothing. They don't have to answer to the state of Mississippi. That's why, man. So run that with somebody else. Because it don't work on me. And like I told y'all, all these people saying, this is verified. You guys are fucking liars. As I told y'all. And guess what TMZ gonna do by probably tomorrow, y'all? I give it 2 days, TMZ gonna come out and say, hey, man, parts of that audio was tampered with. Watch when I tell y'all this. To the person who says that's case closed, not gonna get verified. I already told you. I've already told y'all this. That it's already, TMZ is late. TMZ just reported this. I've already been online for an hour telling y'all this. Don't y'all know TMZ be listening to my channel for information sometimes? All you gotta do is look, and then they'll report shit after I'm already talking about it online for an hour and a half. Bro, ladies and gentlemen, I try to tell y'all this, and people don't even want to read the article. All they can do is read the title. Hey, you guys, I have the official audio. Liar. Hadn't even been confirmed. In fact, watch. TMZ gonna come out probably before the end of this week. Yeah, man, that audio had been tampered with, you guys. Then what y'all gonna say to me? Damn, Ticket, you was right. You damn right I'm right. I take my time. Period. Right? That's what I'm saying. Bro, I think something foul happened. But if I can't prove it, I'm not gonna come out here and slander somebody I don't know. Because I want to get the right person. Right? If there was a person that was involved, I want the right person. And if it was nobody, then I'd rather stand on the truth than live a lie any day of the week. Like, share, subscribe, man. I try to tell y'all this, man. Yeah, cats don't want to listen. Now, all them people that were saying it's verified, tell them to go ask why TMZ, a multi-million-dollar organization, couldn't get the confirmation on that. Because as I told y'all, it's cap. Parts of that audio have been included in, it's been manipulated. I've been told y'all this. This is why Ben Crump's team, once again, you're not listening, man. You said read the last part of the paragraph. Listen, once again, the audio is not verified. Of course you can hear shit
when people have tampered with that audio. Now watch them come back. Everybody saying TMZ is full of shit. Okay, cool. Watch all the other publications that report the same thing. And watch the other publications report that the audio has been tampered with. Watch. Watch what I tell you. I'm going to come back and talk about that shit. And when I'm right, I just want people to come put respect on my name for not coming out here and using that boy's murder to make 100 videos, get money hand over fist, right? And act like that shit is cool. It's not cool, man. You got an 18-year-old kid that died, man. As I told y'all, man, I pray I pray whatever the truth is comes out. If it was an accident and Ben Crump and them, they have evidence to prove it, I'm willing to accept that. But if it wasn't, and it was a murder, I'm willing to accept that. And we're gonna fully whoever they find out is responsible if it's a murder, 1,000% this channel will go full blast on that person. But what I won't do is come out here and lie and create shit I don't know about any of these people. Bro, I don't know any of these people involved. I never spent a day with any of these people. These people acting like they know Nolan and they know who he is. They acting like, yeah, man, that ain't Nolan friend. Nigga, you ain't hanging around. Nolan, how the fuck you know? Nolan could have had a couple of midnights. He could have had a couple of shorties. We don't know how that nigga was moving. Right? So again, people be trying to internalize this shit. Like they heard these people. The same thing with Carmelo Anthony. They never heard Carmelo Anthony speak a day before in his life. But they act like they know everything about this motherfucker personal life. Shit's sad, man. You know what I mean? All right. Now, guess what else could have happened, you guys? Guess what else could have happened? It could have been a situation where there was a fight in the water. But here's the thing that why I don't think it was a fight. They couldn't find no bruises on that guy. But they did say the body was decomposed. So we had to find out what Mississippi's investigators say the condition was the body, because they said there was no bruises in the, like facial area, stuff like that. But in the neck, in the back of the head, now that's the question right there. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm suspectful. And because the boy said, and here's the thing that got me thinking something was going on out there. That boy said, no, that wasn't Nolan, that was me. But somebody else also reported that there were multiple arguments out there that day. So that let me know everybody wasn't just cool out there. Right? Everybody wasn't just cool out there that day. That let me know 1,000% everybody wasn't just cool, chilling. So that opens the door that this could have been an argument, a situation went wrong, any of that shit. Right? You said who would have access to tamper with viral tapes and audios? Anybody. All you had to do is get the original tape and you can add on anything to it. All I had to listen, if they put a 911 call online, y'all, right? As soon as they drop that 911 call, or if you get a copy of it, anybody can enhance that audio or add shit to it. Period. It's easy work. Right? I'm telling y'all this. Right? Think about what I just said to y'all. So that's what I mean. When I say what I'm saying to y'all, that's what I mean. They can do the same shit to videos. Right? Bro, they had a whole video where they said that the white dude, Joe McCann, beat the shit out of that girl. It was a lie. It was AI. And people was running on the internet like that shit was real. That shit was completely AI. It was fake. Right? So once again, right? Once again, I just want to get to the truth. I think something happened, but I can't prove it. And this shit that people calling us proof is not proof, man. It's not, bro. Them investigators that's what got boots on the ground for Nolan Wells, The Ben Crump investigators, they're gonna find out the truth. Watch. So the person who said it's not AI, it is AI. It's already been confirmed that it's not. Listen, bro, I don't understand what's wrong with people on the internet, bro. Oh my God, bro. Bro, these people on the internet are insane, bro. These people on the internet are insane, right? Lord Jesus, man. I don't understand what's wrong with people, right? Lord Jesus, have mercy, man. I don't understand, man. Bro, these people are insane, man. You know what I'm saying? People insane, bro. Right? Peep game, man. Peep game. That shit crazy, man. You said it's right. Ben Crump and them are using those. Hold on, let me show y'all this. I don't think people are really understanding what I'm saying. I gotta blow this up and put it on the screen for y'all. Cause I really think people have a hard time of hearing. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's going on with a lot of our people's brains. It seems like the brains are fried, y'all. Let me put this up on the screen, right? Put this on the screen for you guys. I'm gonna blow it up, right? Read that, y'all. Oh, my bad. That ain't it. Hold on. I put the wrong one up. Look at me. Here it go right here. All right. I'm gonna blow this up for y'all because I gotta go. Ben Crump's legal team has completely distanced themselves from these specific viral audio enhancements. He is not acknowledging them as real evidence. Instead, Ben Crump and the FBI are focusing entirely on official raw data. They have subpoenaed Snapchat corporate servers to pull true untampered metadata and geolocations, bypassing unverified clips floating around the internet. I don't understand why it's so hard. TMZ has just reported as well that they're unverified. Like I've been telling all of y'all. But you got people that's running around the internet, oh, it's real. Fucking liars. And they say this because they don't got nothing to sue them for. Think about what I just said. If all these people were multimillionaires, they wouldn't say none of this shit. And get their ass sued like Tasha K. You feel me? If a mofo felt like it was worth something, they sue all their asses. But they know they can come on YouTube and say anything they want to say. Because ain't nobody finna waste their time with somebody that got $20 and a pack of 9-laters. And I'm not talking about Tisa. Tisa's a beautiful girl and she knows she caked up. She doing her thing. I respectfully disagree with Tisa on this. But them other Weavy Wonders that's running around here that be lying. Yeah. I ain't got and them other niggas that be lying out here too, they getting all the smoke. All of it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm waiting on Ben Crump's team to come out and see what they got. Like, share, subscribe.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.